My name is Brian Kelly. I'd like to give some reflections on deployment of significant technological developments. This is based on the IWMW Community of Practice. In November 1996, I was appointed as UK Web Focus at UConn. IWMW was funded by JISC from 1997 to 2013 and then run by the UK Web Focus Company from 2014 to 2019. COVID killed off the event in 2020. A report on the first event was published in Ariadne. An archive of IWMW websites is available. The IWMW.org website was closed, but archives are available on the Internet Archive and the British Library UK Web Archive. However, the British Library Archive is not currently available after a hacking attack. Information about the event series is available on Wikipedia. A talk on web caching was given at the first event. This was just before the launch of a new national caching service. Interestingly, a few years later, there was a proposal by the former Greek Eurovision singer Nana Mouskouri that caching should be banned as it infringes copyright. Fortunately, this was rejected. In 1999, a talk on the Smile multimedia standard was given and promoted. Have you ever used Smile? Have you even heard of Smile? A year later, I gave a talk entitled A Controversial Proposal. A related talk explained what the controversy was about, using externally hosted services. Now use of cloud services is mainstream. Moving to 2007, there were talks about the development of the HTML standard. If you were working during browser wars, you may remember the evolution of HTML to XHTML. The XHTML2 proposal was then abandoned as it was not interoperable with the current web. After the browser battles, development of HTML was coordinated by the WhatWG Group, a consortium of browser vendors. At IWMW 2007, there was an innovation competition. It attracted a number of submissions. This provided a valuable way of sharing ideas and development approaches across the community. In 2010, there were discussions about blogs for sharing experiences, but interest in blogging subsequently declined. What's this related to the decline and fall of the RSS standard? Perhaps we were moving away from a culture of sharing, or maybe we just used other tools. However, there was still interest in blogging for a few years. The event provided an opportunity for people to write posts reflecting on things they'd learned and the impact the events had had on their professional activities. A search across university web team blogs was developed using what the Google custom search engine launched in 2010. This service still works, and you can still search across web team blogs which are still being used. Openness and sharing was a characteristic of many talks, not only informing peers about successful activities, but also about things that didn't work. One of the most inspiring talks was given by Alison Kerwin. At the time, she worked at Edge Hill University. She gave a talk arguing we should let the students do the talking. Subsequently, Alison got senior jobs in digital marketing at other universities. Talking at the event was, I feel, helpful for Alison's career development. Kevin Ashley, director of the Digital Curation Centre, reminded us of the importance of digital preservation. We have seen how preservation of IWMW resources can help remind us of lessons learned from the past. Perhaps the coolest thing with your data will be done in 2026 using technologies which weren't talking about in IWMW days, if of course the data has been preserved. At IWMW 2010, Chris Sexton, Director of Computer Services, suggested web teams need to be flexible and agile. This is similar to being a comic character in a rapper sword dance. Chris, like me, was a rapper sword dancer. RapperSwordDance teams have appeared at a number of IWMW social events, and later I will talk about my work with the Rapper and Morris communities in making their information more easily found in today's conversational querying environment. Generative search provides both opportunities and challenges for the web sector. Finally, I'd like to challenge the idea some people have that content is king. I feel content, community and creativity are of equal importance. We might say that success equals content plus community plus creativity, or if it would help to have an aid memoir, remember the sex slogan. Thank you.